Hello everyone, it's been some time since I've done a review. I just really wasn't in the mood to really record anything. I actually wrote a couple reviews on the website, but I am back with another video. This time I am going to be reviewing Emanuelle and the Last Cannibals. Not sure if you know too much about the Black Emanuelle series. It stars the title character Emanuelle is played by Laura Gimser. Originally there was a Black Emanuelle movie, and then there was a sequel, but it starred a different actress, and then it came back into doing like this string of Laura Gimser came back and did this like string of Emanuelle films. I got a lot of them here. Emanuelle in Bangkok, Emanuelle in America, Emanuelle around the world, Emanuelle in the Last Cannibals, and Emanuelle in the White Slave Trade. Doesn't that sound like an amazing movie? Supposedly this one here, Emanuelle in the Last Cannibals, is actually one of the only ones that does not have any hardcore sex scenes. There's no hardcore sex in it. There's a lot of softcore, but not any hardcore. Although the past ones, Laura Gimser never did the actual hardcore scenes. It was all inserts from doubles and stuff. This one is directed by Joe D'Amato. He did Beyond the Darkness, Anthropophagus, anyways, I've reviewed a couple of those actually, and he's done a lot of the other ones. I think maybe he might have. Let me look it up here. I think he did, because there's the other. I did a review for Violence in a Women's Prison, and that one also same director. And then there was also Emanuelle Escapes from Hell. Emanuelle Escapes from Hell is, I believe, Women's Prison Massacre. So there is so many of these Emanuelle films. It is ridiculous. So that's a little bit of history on the Emanuelle series. Now, as for the movie, Emanuelle and the Last Cannibals, this one here, Laura Gimser, she's undercover. Once again, she's undercover in an asylum. And a nurse gets attacked by this woman this woman has a tattoo on her of a cannibal tribe in the Amazonian jungle, and supposedly they were thought to be lost or gone or whatever. So she teams up with the person she always teams up with, which is Gabriele Tinti. I think Gabriele Tinti. Let me make sure that I am actually is the right guy. It's the guy that was married to Laura Gimser. He was in both of the women's prison films. She teams up with him. They go to the Amazon jungle. She meets up with two people, and one of them, I know her name, but I'm just drawing a complete blank on her right now. Let me just bring it up here. Emanuelle and the Last Cannibals meets up with... where is she? Arriving in the Amazon. She has a sister, Angela, who likes to sleep nude for some reason. Attacked by a snake. Mackenzie and his wife, Maggie. So it's Maggie. Yeah, Neves Navarro. She goes as Susan Scott. Oh my god. She's like gorgeous. She does a very sophisticated and stylish masturbation scene in this movie. You might know her from, I was first introduced to her in Death Walks Twice box set from Arrow Video. That one had Death Walks in High Heels and Death Walks at Midnight, I believe is what the two movies were, and she was in both of those. Gorgeous woman. I'll put a photo up of her. Yeah, so she's in it. So the beginning of her first half of the movie is just like sex scenes, just random nonsensical sex scenes. Like it's a softcore. It's basically a softcore porn film. Just women bathing together, women masturbating while other people have sex. Just so much pubic hair in this movie. You'll be picking it out of your dinner for days. And then when it gets into kind of the second half of the film, it gets more into the cannibal scenes with a little bit more violence. There's a lot more graphic violence. There is it's like a gutting. A person gets gutted, and then another person's like decapitated with head on a spike. And there's all these kind of like cool practical special effects that happens in the later half of the film. So that's pretty much how the film is. It's like it's kind of divided into two. It's kind of like you got the first beginning, because the movie is only, how long is it here? It's only 94 minutes. So you got like the first part of the film, which is more just a sleazy softcore, side of the film, which most of the Emanuelle films are all just softcore. And then they kind of go into the horror aspects with the cannibals and stuff like that. So I mean, it's a nonsensical story. It makes no sense, but really, you're just watching it for the nudity and the gore. That's really all you're watching it for. It's just like the acting is atrocious. The dubbing is just hilarious in this movie. Nothing matches up to anyone. So I mean, it's just a sleaze ball, slimy, pubic hair filled, gore drenched extravaganza. That's what this film is. As for the Blu-ray from Severin Films, we have some pretty good special features, which I'll get into in a bit. But I want to talk a little bit about the transfer. There's not really much I need to say about it, because it's actually a pretty good transfer. There's not really any sort of dirt and debris. It's been cleaned up nicely. It's a 1080p full resolution, blah, 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 which we've all come to expect from Severin Films. I mean, they're just hitting balls out of the ballpark constantly with their Blu-ray releases. The audio is, like I said, it's the English dub with closed captions, and then you also have a mono Italian with English subtitles. Okay, so the special features are, we have the world of Nico Fandinko, an interview with the composer. I watched part of it here. Let me bring up, I got the times of how long they run for. That one was 27 minutes. I watched this actually it's been more than a week ago, so I'm a little hazy on how long the features were. A Nun Among the Cannibals, an interview with actress Anne Maria Clementi. That one is 23 minutes. We have Dr. O'Brien, MD, an interview with the actor Donald O'Brien. That one is almost 19 minutes. What do we got here? From Switzerland to Matagrosso, an interview with actress Monica Zenisi. That one's almost 19 minutes as well. And then we have I Am Your Black Queen, which is an audio interview with actress Laura Gimser. This is an archival. It's an older audio interview. This one is 11 minutes, a little over 11 minutes. And yeah, and then we have the theatrical trailer. So that's the features on it. As you can see, there's a lot of interviews with random people. But they're all pretty lengthy, and they're all fairly informative. And then we have, okay, so you can see the cover there. She's like doing her little painting thing, which is a story point in the film that's important. And then we have just one disc. And then we have the reverse sleeve. Yep. Which is that one. Emanuelle and the Last Cannibals. Which, the covers are like that cover. There's not really like anything super crazy about them, but yeah, even the pictures are the same. Yep. So that's it. So that is Emanuelle and the Last Cannibals. I definitely recommend it. It's, you know what you're getting into. It's pretty cool to have all these films, all these Emanuelle films released by Severin Films, and I guess released by Screen Factory as well, with the Women's Prison Massacre. It's neat. It's neat to have them all on Blu-ray, and this is definitely one that I recommend, especially if you're in the mood for some gory porn, which, aren't we all in the mood for gory porn? I know I am. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you actually do watch it. Most of you are probably tuned out by now, so I could just go on and ramble, but I won't. I'm actually going to end it. The people that do watch, I appreciate it. I appreciate that you stay around. If you're new to our Cultsploitation channel, click subscribe, which is over here. Oh, no, or is it over here? It's over somewhere. Click subscribe, and we'll try to do some more videos. Yeah, so I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.